What's happening, film nerds? Dave the Film Junkie here. Finally, the box office report at 5:30 that I'm recording this. Jeez, I know I suck, and I said I was going to get better at this, and I'm hoping to. Just a lot of things are crazy right now. I'm moving soon, so once I get settled into my new spot, I should be okay and everything. But whatever, guys. You don't want to hear about that. If you want to hear about me rambling on about my personal life, listen to the Film Junket podcast on the other channel. That's right. I have my own little personal podcast. Go listen to it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to give you the top 5 domestic earners right here, and then, of course, we'll talk about some of those international numbers as well. So put on your box office pants. Here we go. Coming in at number 5, we have 47 Meters Down, which looked pretty interesting, looked very scary. It made one of those movies that makes you not want to go into the water ever. $11.5 million. Not too shabby. I can't imagine the budget for this movie was too much. Let's see. Nope, there's no budget labeled here, but I can't imagine it was that much. So that's actually, it's not too bad. Coming in number 4, still not running too strong here. 56% drop from last weekend. The Mummy. $13.9 million, bringing that domestic gross to $56.5 million. But 80% of it is international, so we cannot call this movie a flop. I'm sorry. A lot of people are still calling it a flop, but I just can't. I just refuse to, because this movie is kicking ass again in the international box office. It has made $239.1 million at the international box office. That is damn good. It's already exceeded its production budget big time because it was on 125. So this is actually a success. It's just crazy how only 19.1% is domestic and 80.9% is foreign. It's crazy. So a total worldwide international earnings of $295.6 million. Just under $300 million. So you can't call it a flop. Yes, I wasn't. And I didn't really like the movie that much, guys. It's not on my favorite wall of 2017, but I'm still going, it's not a flop. Let's look at the whole spectrum here. Coming in number 3. This one made a lot. I did not think this movie was going to make that much, but it did fairly well. All Eyes on Me, the Tupac biopic. There's a lot of backlash going on with this movie. Critics are shitting all over it because apparently it was poorly made. A lot of people are coming out of the woodworks going, that didn't happen. The way that they portrayed this is totally wrong, which just, you knew there was going to be controversy behind a Tupac biopic. It's just sad that this is the case, because he's got a really awesome story. It's something that we've probably all wanted to see, but apparently they just fucked it all up, but it still brought people into the seats because $27 million, that's pretty damn good, especially since I barely saw any promotion for it. Pretty interesting stuff, but yeah, sadly, a lot of people are just hating that movie. Coming to number 2, the reigning champ for the past 2 weeks, sadly, but still a very strong, only a 30% drop from last week. This movie definitely has some goddamn legs, and Gal Gadot has some goddamn legs. Wonder Woman made $40.7 million over the weekend, bringing that domestic gross to $274.6 million. Foreign, this is what's weird. You look at this in The Mummy. 48% is domestic, 52% is foreign. It's made $297.2 million in the international box office, bringing that grand total to $571.8 million. It's just kind of weird how it is. You got 80% foreign for Mummy, only 52% for Wonder Woman. Interesting stuff. Probably has something to do because she's Israeli. Some places didn't like that. I don't even need to talk about that, guys. And then, of course, coming to number 1, knew it was going to happen. Cars 3. And a lot of people were like, oh, you can't believe that Cars 3 actually won. How can you not believe this? It's Cars. It's Pixar. It's Cars 3. A lot of kids love these characters. Come on. It didn't, critics were okay with it, I guess, but it made $53.5 million over the weekend, and let's look at that international. Not too much. It made $21.3 million internationally, so a total of $74.8 million debut worldwide. Not too shabby. But, yeah, there you have it, guys. And I will take back this now because I was defending with the whole whitewashing controversy and everything. I always said that Scarlett Johansson, I still back it because this is what the studios looked at. They said, yes, put a name on a movie and we will fund it. And that's exactly what happens in Hollywood. It's not whitewashing. Trust me, it's not. It's all about money. But sadly, the fact of the matter is, what's looking like this year, Scarlett Johansson does not bring people in the seats anymore because Rough Night came out. That's right, Rough Night came out, and it came in 7th with $8 million. Wow. Ladies, you really don't support your own, don't you? I'm just saying, female-led cast, raunchy comedy, there's not too much in that genre. Usually it's a male cast or maybe even a mix. But all female, and it only made $8 million. And, that's all I got to say about that. Maybe I'll say more on the podcast. Anyways, guys, let me know what you saw down below in the balls area and what you thought of it. And please hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the other channel, too. Follow me on the social media stuff floating above my head. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.